water-reactive liquids such as thionyl chloride, chloroacetyl chloride, oxalyl chloride. Handling water-reactive liquids such as thionyl chloride, chloroacetyl chloride, oxalyl chloride, and similar substances requires strict adherence to safety protocols to prevent accidents, chemical reactions, and ensure the safety of personnel. Here are safety instructions for handling water-reactive liquids. Training and qualification. Ensure that personnel handling water-reactive liquids are adequately trained and qualified. Training should cover the properties of the specific chemicals, safe handling procedures, emergency response, and the use of personal protective equipment, PPE. Personal protective equipment, PPE. Mandate the use of appropriate PPE, including chemical-resistant gloves, splash-resistant goggles, a face shield, flame-resistant clothing, and respiratory protection if necessary. Select PPE based on the chemical properties and potential hazards of the specific liquid being handled. Hazardous material information. Familiarize personnel with the Material Safety Data Sheets, MSDS, or Safety Data Sheets, SDS, for each water-reactive liquid. Understand the potential hazards, incompatibilities, and recommended safety measures. Risk assessment. Conduct a thorough risk assessment before handling water-reactive liquids. Identify potential hazards, assess the severity of risks, and implement control measures to minimize the likelihood of accidents. Emergency response plan. Develop and implement a comprehensive emergency response plan specific to water-reactive liquids. This plan should include procedures for spills, leaks, fire, and exposure incidents. Conduct regular drills to ensure personnel are familiar with emergency response protocols. Spill containment and cleanup. Have appropriate spill containment materials, absorbents, and neutralizing agents readily available. Establish procedures for containing and cleaning up spills, and ensure that personnel are trained on proper cleanup techniques. Ventilation. Ensure proper ventilation in areas where water-reactive liquids are handled to minimize exposure to vapors. Use local exhaust ventilation or fume hoods as needed. Handling in controlled environment. Whenever possible, handle water-reactive liquids in a controlled environment such as a fume hood or an isolated area with proper ventilation. Avoid open handling in uncontrolled atmospheres. Inert gas blanketing. Consider using inert gas blanketing to displace air and prevent reactions with atmospheric moisture. This is particularly important when transferring or handling water-reactive liquids in open systems. Equipment compatibility. Ensure that all equipment, including containers, pumps, and transfer systems, is compatible with the specific water-reactive liquid being handled. Check for compatibility to prevent corrosion or reactions that could compromise equipment integrity. Water-free environment. Maintain a water-free environment when handling water-reactive liquids. Use dry tools, equipment, and surfaces to prevent inadvertent contact with water. Isolation and segregation. Isolate water-reactive liquids from incompatible substances, including water sources and reactive chemicals. Clearly label containers and storage areas to prevent mix-ups. Continuous monitoring. Continuously monitor the handling process, especially during critical operations. Use sensors, alarms, or other monitoring devices to detect leaks, spills, or changes in conditions. Isolation of equipment. Maintain a water-free environment when handling water-reactive liquids. Use dry tools, equipment, and surfaces to prevent inadvertent contact with water. Regulatory compliance. Adhere to local, national, and international regulations governing the handling of water-reactive liquids. Stay informed about changes in regulations and update safety protocols accordingly. By following these safety instructions, you can enhance the safety of handling water-reactive liquids and minimize the risks associated with these potentially hazardous substances. Always refer to industry standards, manufacturer guidelines, and local safety regulations for specific requirements.
This is all about today's topic. Thanks for watching Funny Yes Info. And don't forget to subscribe our channel to get immediate notification of our videos. Share our videos to your friends and colleagues to create safety awareness. If you have any questions and requirements, please comment in comment box.